প্রিয় দর্শক শ্রোতা, প্রাচ্যাত্যে শুভরাত্রি বলতে হয় এবং প্রাচ্যে অনেকটা দিনের শুরু, শুভ সকাল বলা যায়। আজকের আড্ডায় আমরা আমন্ত্রণ জানিয়েছি মার্কিন যুক্তরাষ্ট্রের ক্যালিফোর্নিয়া থেকে। তিনি সংযুক্ত হচ্ছেন। স্যালো বাজিয়ে থাকেন। স্যালো একটি যন্ত্র, যে বাদ্যযন্ত্রে তিনি যথেষ্ট অভিজ্ঞ। পিটার জ্যাকবসন আমরা স্টুডিওতে আমন্ত্রণ জানিয়েছি আজকের আড্ডায়। সাথে থাকুন, আশা করি ভালো লাগবে। যেহেতু তিনি ইংরেজি ভাষী, আমাদের আলোচনাটি আমরা ইংরেজি ভাষাতে উপভোগ করব। আপনারা আপনাদের মতো কমেন্ট করে জানাবেন। সংযুক্ত হচ্ছেন পিটার জ্যাকবসন। নমস্তে, পিটার, হাউ আর ইউ?
Namaskar. I'm doing good. Great to see you, Swami.
Yeah, I think we are second time, right? It was
Yes.
first time with Paul. Today's
Yes.
second time. Yeah,
Yeah, my good friend Paul. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, he's in India now.
Ah,
He's rocking hard on the sitar, playing with a lot of friends over there. Um, uh, yes. So check out our friend Paul Livingstone is a wonderful sitar player.
wow, I am
Yeah, yeah.
so grateful. He is so humble. And when we invited, when he got the invitation, he said, Swami, I am agree. And you were with us is really, really great show. So today, we are so happy you are here. In the meantime, there is Premashish Odhikari. He's a good
Hey.
singer from India. So Premashish da Shate Thakun. So, Peter, I have a question to you. The first question is about yourself. Please tell something about yourself.
Well, I'm so grateful to my parents for encouraging music. A lot of people struggle to learn because their parents want something from them. But I was so fortunate to be encouraged by my parents. And of course, our parents are our first teachers. Our first guru is our mother and our father. And they um, helped all of us with music lessons. There's four boys, and at one point we all played together, and we all played string instruments. Um, and the pursuit of the deepest music has been something that's kept me busy throughout my life. And in difficult times, in severe times for me, in times where I had nothing else, music was something for me to put my energy and my love and my devotion into. And in a spiritual way and also in a career way, something to keep pushing and leaning into was my practice of music. So I want to just encourage all the parents out there to nurture the arts with their children. A lot of us, I have three kids, and we all worry about what are they going to do. We want them to be best prepared in life, but actually, and then there's a lot of worry that as an artist, oh, it might be very difficult, and of course it will be very difficult as an artist, but there is a deeper pursuit involved in it than simply getting a job. Music is something that's part of nature. Studying music is studying nature, and nature is a balance with nature is what gives us happiness. So uh yeah, I've been working on the cello for years, and since I was a child, and nowadays I'm playing on a lot of recordings and music, like for movies, even parties and weddings and anything. I take all kinds of gigs because I love to play with the different people. But it's taken me this far. I'm I'm still pushing hard, and I have high hopes. And recently, I've been having some great practice sessions So, uh, I can go on and on, but the 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 physics of music is a thing
Physics,
that gives great satisfaction because it's born of nature.
right? So, are you happy?
Oh yeah, I'm doing great. I'm happy. I mean, my family's good. Everybody's healthy. What do I have to complain about? All is bliss.
Right. So, you are grateful to Creator.
Yes.
So, especially why you make preference on on this instrument, cello. You have
Mhm.
a lot of different instrument, sitar and blah blah blah. But right now, you used to play cello. What's the uh, any special thing or any?
Okay, so I know a lot of our viewers are in India, right? And Bangladesh, Pakistan. The it's, the violin is a very common vocal accompaniment
Right.
instrument. It's everywhere, and there have been the origin of the violin starts from the earliest string instruments with just a string and a bow, and there's so many varieties. There are folkloric instruments in Asia. I know in China and Cambodia, there's a fiddle that sits like a cello. In Mongolia, there's these big instruments that are played with bow. In India, people play the violin like the Western violin, but I don't know if you've seen a violin this big. Uh, the cello is
Four strings.
four strings, four strings. And I think it's been played for a long time in all kinds of film music, but as a solo instrument, the future is yet to come for the cello with classical Indian music. There are a couple people who play, but not too many. And I imagine it might be because of the size. It's a little bit hard to carry around, but uh, that's no excuse.
We'll back again conversation. So, can you play something special
Okay.
today?
Okay.
Any raga?
Mhm.
But tell something. Any raga especially?
Well, I'm thinking people who know this raga might hear it's a little bit like some Bhairavi, right?
Bhairavi. Yeah.
Yeah, but so I think I'm gonna start with Bhairavi, and then I think, you know what? Everybody knows Bhairavi better than me. Let me just play something different. So you know, some of my great teachers have encouraged me and said, follow the rules. And other ones have said, do something interesting. So which
Different.
one? If I don't know what the rules are, then I'm gonna play something. And as if I call it Bhairavi, I might be off. So maybe I can just call this everything.
Mm-hmm.
One of my teachers, he said Bhairavi, the rag Bhairavi,
Mm-hmm.
is the everything bagel of ragas, because you can play so many tones in there, right? You know this music. You sing Bhairavi, yes?
Yeah.
So one can sing every tone in there. Every swara can be present at some point. Although the skeleton of Bhairavi is something very specific.
Very specific.
Yes.
Absolutely right. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way to go here and there. The
Ah.
pakar, the alap, aroho, and aboroho, there's the specific notation. And the 12th tune here, 7th and 5th is different. So you need to focus very specific. Okay.
Mm.
How about your practice? How many hours you need to do practice?
Oh, I
He
need to do
advised
a
you.
lot more. A lot more. But then again, is there a destination? Because this is our life. This is it right now. So we
Mhm.
do what we need to do. I'm so busy with, a lot of other kind of music, with just my livelihood, recording for this movie and that movie, and taking care of my children is the most important thing.
Yeah, as a
Once all
father,
of our needs are taken care of, then music can happen.
right?
Yeah.
But you're
So
lucky. It helps you to be cool.
yeah, yeah,
People now, right now, they have a lot of thinking. They need to go here and there, and it makes crazy. Some
yeah.
people they think life is too difficult, but when you start, you say like life is really. We can feel it like we're in heaven if we just to it music.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, Tell something. Do you remember any memories with your master or your guruji?
Oh, so many.
Share with us.
My greatest teacher was a woman named Eleanor Schoenfeld,
Okay,
and
she's from US.
she was from Germany.
Okay,
So she taught me Western classical music. and boy was she tough. She she showed, there's so many ways that we can encourage, but the old school way, that encouragement has a lot of harsh criticism, and
Mm-hmm.
they don't let you go. They don't let you get away with doing something wrong. And
Okay.
it was so, my I just wanted to please her, and it was such a difficult thing to play some phrase in Western classical music that she thought was okay. She was so picky and she was so demanding, and she had incredible students. Um, you hear a lot of teaching methods, and especially nowadays, people want to use a special positivity so that the children never lose interest. And this is also good. It
Right.
is good. There's not only one way, but she was old school, and
Mm-hmm.
I just love her to death. She passed away in 2008, but she was my teacher for so many years, and in the university, and she was like a mother, a second mother to all of us. There were so many, in her memorial, there were 200 cellists who played together. All these people, their lives were touched by her teaching. Most of them were professionals. Some of them had taken on other things, but to see the skills of all of these instrumentalists who were able to build a career
Mm-hmm.
from the care to detail that she gave was amazing. So I took that, and now I'm just playing free. But it was thanks to her critique that I feel a little bit confident.
Okay.
Okay.
So right now, after COVID situation is going on day by day, very we think is going to be positive. What do you think right now? Especially as a musician, it was very hard time to join any program, But right
You
now is. Mhm.
you want me to be positive
What do you
with
think right
COVID?
now? Right now, right now, what is going on?
uh, oh well, there's a lot of changes, right?
Yeah.
Um, and if I had to give a quick summary, I would say there were a lot of changes for the better. Um, so many people are, especially when COVID started in Los Angeles, the roads were empty. And then people realized they could do their work from home. They don't need to drive to some office. And uh, I think that's good because people can spend more time with their family and they don't burn as much gasoline. And hello, Anne.
And yeah,
Hello, sweet Anne,
yeah. Who
dear
is
friend.
she?
She is my beloved auntie. She's
Wow.
wonderful. Yeah.
Uh, right now she is from in US or
Yes. Yes. In Central California.
wow.
Yeah.
Welcome and stay connected with me. Yeah, with us.
Yeah.
Let's go next. Okay. Go
So,
back about what do you say?
oh, just that there. Of course, nobody could say that a, a pandemic or a mass outbreak of disease is positive, but I'm trying to find some silver lining there. That there were some big changes that happened in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
where people had a reckoning with their lifestyle
Right.
and realized that they could do a lot
I agree.
with less. And there were some changes that happened after the initial uh, uh, like surprise of it, where people were able to work from home, and that's good. And so many people are working jobs they don't even need to do. They're working useless jobs that don't do anything for the world. They do it just to get money, right?
Right.
There's so much money in the world. Money is just a little number on a computer screen. but people are just life and death trying to make that money, and there's a lot of fear involved too. But uh uh if we can get by on less and live better, that's my prayer, that people can reevaluate their priorities and find what's really important and just do that.
Right. Uh, I have a question to Ananti. Do you have any request to Peter, special any performance? You can make comment in our comment box. Okay, Peter, can you play anything different raga, any different raga or whatever you want?
Oh, well, I'm just getting started playing raga music. I'm
Yeah,
just getting
and
started.
later, yeah, and later we will. I think we don't wanna miss Western pattern also, because
Oh,
you
okay.
know what.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So one of my gurus was Rahul Shariputra, who he was a sitar player
from India.
from India.
Mhm.
He was a student of Baba Aluddin Khansab,
Wow. Mhm.
and he grew up as one of the poorest of the poor in India.
Okay.
This, you heard of the caste system and everything, and he was from the
Mm.
poorest caste. At age 13, he ran away from his living situation and went to the compound where Baba Aluddin Khan and Ali Akbar Khan and all of them were teaching, and he
Mhm.
asked them, "Please let me study." Baba Aluddin Khan Sahib granted his request and let him study. And so, just like all of these people who earned a career in music, thank you to thank you to their guru, Rahulji went on to have an international career. From the poorest of the poor, he had a career trajectory thanks to Baba Aluddin Khan Sahib. So um, I'm going to try to play an afternoon Raga Yaman, and I'd like to dedicate this to Rahulji.
Wow. Go ahead.
Here's a little gut. One more gut I'd like to share with you. Da, da.
Adda. So let's see. Hiralal Mukherjee from India. I told you the comment
Mm.
he wrote here, খুবই ভালো. So very nice, very fine. So you can say that ভালো is like very good,
Hello.
ভালো. So you can learn Bengali. Okay,
So I
Mantro,
can say Balo Basha Shobai Ki.
right. So love all for all of you. Yeah. And Another word do you have?
Oh, well, I just learned Donobat.
Dhunwad.
Donobat.
Dhunwad.
So Donobat. Thank you for listening.
Thank
The-
you for
It's
listening. Yeah.
you know when we play by ourselves, the music is one thing, but when there are other ears listening, the music takes on another form. So right
Right.
now I don't know who's listening, but I feel the pressure, and it
Right.
helps me grow. So please
Right.
forgive my mistakes, and thank you for encouraging me here. And as I hope that sounded like Yemen.
Yeah. Okay. And Jecobson, I am here with Brian to hear Peter play Indian ragas on the cello. Okay.
Oh, great! Thank
But
you.
it's wonderful to hear him talk to, of course.
Great.
Mantu Singer, he's from Punjab. Uh, Normally he's from Delhi, but he used to sing Punjabi Gana. You know, Hojayega Balle Balle, the Dilwar Mehndi, very famous song.
Yeah,
So a
with the
singer, yeah,
drums, huh?
from Punjab part. So Mantu Mast, he's also a Punjabi singer. And Hiralal Mukherjee, he replied back to you. He replied, many thanks to you. Apnake o onek dhunyabat. Okay, so I have a question right now. What's your future plan as a musician? You know, the our lifestyle in United States, you know, is too difficult. I think work, busy time, full time job, family. As a musician, what are you thinking? What's your experience? What are you thinking about your plan to go future?
Well, in the short term and in the long term, I have the same plan.
Mm-hmm.
I want to help everybody feel free, feel good, and to inspire them to have confidence to do the thing that they need to do, as well as the thing that they love to do in life, and to do the work that needs to be done, and to also remember that this is the moment that we're alive. So all of those worries we have need to take their place only when something can be done. Release your worries. Feel free. You breathe and you alive, and the world is yours as long as you have breath and you're alive. You can do anything.
Right.
So, musically, I just, one of the things that I love most about music is the people. And I have so many friends that I love to play with. I have my auntie Anne can tell you, she just heard a concert I did with a wonderful kora player. A kora is a harp from Western Africa, from
Okay.
Ghana, Senegal, Mali, in all these regions. You find this, it's a gourd like a pumpkin with these sticks that come up, and maybe 22 strings, I think. And it's straight from heaven. The sound is so beautiful, and it matches with cello wonderfully. So I'm working hard on an album. This
Okay.
ensemble is called The Talking Strings, and I can keep you updated when our album comes out. Recording hard. I have a couple albums that have come out so far in 2022, and I have two more that will be released. So I'm just generating as much music as I can that I want to share with the world, and I hope good things will come along the way. Things that help me to feel um, less economic pressure, and that I can be of service in the biggest possible way to the most amount of people.
Got it. Um, so right now we enjoyed raga waves. Can we little bit move to Western music?
Western music. Yeah. So the cello is absolutely an instrument that comes from the Western classical tradition. And I think everyone can agree that the father of the Western classical music is J.S. Bach. So I will tune.
C major.
Mhm. Okay, so now we're in G major actually. And so this is the first of the Bach cello suites. He wrote 6 of them, and they each contain a prelude followed by some shorter dance movements that were, in the style of a kind of, um, a court ballet sort of, or just a court dance style. But I'll play the prelude from the first cello suite in G major by Johann Sebastian Bach. He was a German composer that wrote more music than about anybody in the world. He was touched by the creator, and he was a waterfall of music.
Wow. What was the ending when you tried to like uh, double and I think triple times the notation? We call
Oh,
tehai like that in
oh,
Bengali.
yeah, 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 yeah. I was just trying to make sure you were still listening. So Bach didn't write that. I just added something right there. Just trying
Okay.
to check and make sure everybody's staying tuned. Um, this. Maybe you've heard this before. This is a
Hmm.
very famous, uh, maybe the most famous piece for the cello. So I'm so tempted to do something fresh with it.
Ah,
So
okay. So today I am really grateful. We are really grateful on behalf of California TV. So you joined and you allowed to just I guess when we send a request to uh, Mr. Peter, we are uh, eagerly waiting to join our next show. But some people they're busy, those musicians. But when you got my request, you said, Swamiji, I am ready to join. So actually, I am really, really, really humble. I would like to share with you, and uh, I think that uh, we will keep in touch together
Please.
to work all over the world, from Bangladesh, Asia part, from western part, eastern part. So there is the part, but this part not included with the music. There is no language barrier, only music, no barrier.
Uh-huh.
So that's our thinking. So you are practicing here the Western music, also raga-based music, and we pray to uh, Almighty. Just go ahead, and I think through music we'll be keep in touch and with heaven.
Ah, yes.
Heaven, music is heaven, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it, and it's easy to connect with our soul, with our inner feelings. So finally, and your aunt, she said, "Thank you, great music and interview." So finally, can you say something about our viewers? Those are connected from India. They have early good morning from India also.
Ah,
And the last performance, what do you want? We can enjoy and go back to our um,
great.
end part. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to wish everybody a good morning, and uh, I'll just play something free. I am going to play a piece of music I don't know. I'm just going to welcome the sunrise wherever you are, and w- wish you an energetic day and a prosperous day and good health and to be emanating love. I know you are already. So this is dedicated to you.